guys, so in today's video I wanted to talk about the map Mirage, but about the update that was recently made on the map itself. And there's a bunch of little things that have changed, and I think Valve did a great move with this update because I feel like it's everything they've done in this update. It's something that the community asked for, and there were changes that were need to be made because the map was just, not okay with what it used to be. So Mirage is one of the oldest maps in the pool. It was recently rumored to be kicked out of the community, the official CSGO pool, and to be reworked as Dust 2 and added again, but that did not happen. Instead, we got Cobblestone out and we got Canals. So yeah, but that was a little while ago. So as I said, we're gonna be talking about Mirage. So there's a few changes, and there's, they're like major ones. So first of all, from T-spawn here, heading over B now has this beautiful staircase, which is great. Let's be honest, how many times did you get stuck trying to jump in here like crazy, like madman, and then there's someone that jumps over the door like here. Also, the door has been moved up even higher, so players just don't have that feeling of needing to jump around like crazy here and block the whole team and ruin the whole B rush. So I think this is a very welcome change, especially from my point of view. I feel like this is amazingly good because, let's be honest, you know it. You jump here, you block yourself. No, you just got the stairs, you go up, you don't need to jump anywhere, you can just slash that TV as everyone does, that gives you plus 100 points. I'm just kidding. Okay, so this as being one huge change. Now, heading over to Palace, there's been another change that I think is pretty significant, even though people would have didn't actually, ask for it, but I feel like it's a very good change because now pop flashes are going to be much easier. Now, this corner was just like any other regular corner, like here, so there were not too many options. If you wanted to go like with a pop flash, you would have done this, so it's basically popping out there. But nowadays I feel like you can do it much easier like that, and that just, it's a different way of doing it. I feel like that's gonna give players different angles, maybe like throw a Molotov towards here, and it's much easier. So yeah, I feel like it's gonna be, way easier to throw pop flashes and maybe Molotovs under bench. So yeah, I feel that's pretty okay. Now, moving over to mid. Now this is again another huge change. It was something that used to annoy everyone, including myself. So this bars right here, this metal bars, excluding this and this and this, the bars here and all this like little textures, those used to block bullets. I mean, yeah, bullets were still able to pass through, but they were damage reduction. So now that's not more the case. So basically you can shoot through them and they won't just block any kind of a bullet. As you can definitely see, they don't block the bullets anymore, but these are still, shootable, but they will reduce damage if you shoot through. Say you're here and maybe you spray down an enemy, that's still gonna take some of your damage. But now when you go ahead and, smoke off mid, maybe you smoke it from T-spawn, or maybe you do it like me right here, it's the same thing. And maybe you want to pop through it and you just want to kill someone, you're not gonna be blocked by the by the bars anymore. You're just gonna be able to shoot the guy straight in his face, no problem. So I think that's another huge and welcomed update and little change to the map that I feel like it's definitely fixing this problem. And perhaps the last part of the Mirage update is what everyone asked for a million times. I know the community asked this for so long, and it's finally here. The skyboxes have been removed. What that means, basically, you can throw smokes from B to A with no problem whatsoever. The skyboxes are no more a thing nowadays. So, you know, that's gonna open up opportunities for crazy smokes, for example, like this, which could have not been done before. So this is a very cool smoke for the window right there. So it's gonna pop in the window, and you know, it's pretty early, so CTs will not have the same courage to jump through the window, and they will be forced up here. And maybe if you harness smoke for the door as well, it's gonna be even better, so you can, you know, take yourself sight much easier. So overall, those were the biggest changes on Mirage. I know there's other small things like certain details, you know, the door has been changed, you know, there's certain like textures that have been added, but I don't think that makes much of a difference. Two honorable mentions would be, this is much easier to spot an enemy right now because it's they've added the lighting, so it's now easier to kind of spot the enemies as soon as they peek. As well, in under here at the ladder, it's just an idea brighter, but I don't feel like it's much change, but definitely that makes a change on T-ramp. And as well, from top of mid, now you can see your enemy easier here, and the CT can't blend in with the old door structure that was there, so that was kind of obscuring your view, and you're not 100% sure if there was an enemy there or it's just the door. And yeah, I feel like, you know, these changes, Valve finally responded to the community, asking them for, you know, these little changes that totally make a difference and will definitely change the meta, especially the skybox removal, because that's, as I told you, is going to allow for super crazy smokes and even molotovs. And also they eliminated the roof here with the little, you know, like roof thingy. It's overall much like, you know, open, much simple. I feel like it's a better way of doing this map. And the last thing I personally saw is here in kitchen, the removal of that stupid staircases or whatever they were, some like, I don't even know what to call them. You know, there were some steel structures here, and now it's this things, so you can basically jump on them and you're not gonna slide down as used to be in the old version. So now you can just wait your enemy at an off angle, wait for him to peek, and you're killing him. So yeah, overall, as I told you, I feel these changes are very welcome, and I feel like, you know, they are what the community asked for, and I feel these are very okay, and Valve has finally done a great job, and this is a great step forward. So yeah guys, definitely consider to check out my channel even beyond this video, and like this video if you feel like it was helpful for you, dislike it if you don't like what I'm doing. Consider subscribing and maybe share the video with your friends. And until the next time, I was Zeyn, and peace out guys.